Have you ever seen someone save a life like this? Mr. Bean accompanied David to the hospital. He picked up a stethoscope from the floor, but the nurse mistook him for an expert invited by the hospital, and immediately led him into the operating room. But when he saw the patient on the operating table, Mr. Bean was stunned. Wasn't this the Black Chief who always gave him trouble? The chief, upon seeing Bean, was so frightened that he fainted. The surgery had just begun. The doctor cut open the chief's abdomen, when suddenly a nurse rushed in, saying there was a more urgent patient next door. All the medical staff hurried away to assist, leaving only Mr. Bean behind. Mr. Bean pulled out a piece of candy, wanting to play a tossing game, but he forgot he was wearing a mask. The candy dropped into the chief's abdomen. Mr. Bean quickly reached inside to search, and pulled out a metal object. He realized it was actually a bullet. Panicking, he shoved the bullet back into the wound. Mr. Bean reached in again to search. After a while, he finally found the candy. He rinsed it in a cup of water, then popped it back into his mouth. Just then the doctors returned, only to find the chief's condition worsening rapidly, and the bullet still missing. Mr. Bean couldn't bear it anymore. He gathered his courage, stuck his hand directly into the wound, and precisely pulled out the bullet. Everyone was stunned by this brilliant medical skill. As soon as he walked out of the operating room, Mr. Bean ran into David, begging him to see his sick daughter. Having no choice, Mr. Bean reluctantly followed. He tried everything he could to wake the unconscious girl, but nothing worked. Suddenly, he saw a defibrillator in the corner, so he grabbed it and tried it on himself. The shock blasted him across the room, and he landed on the hospital bed, startling David's daughter awake. Seeing their daughter wake up, David's wife grabbed Mr. Bean's hand and said she was willing to grant him any wish. Hearing this, Mr. Bean pulled down his mask, and said he wanted to stay at their home for a week. In the following days, David took Mr. Bean sightseeing everywhere. While waiting at a traffic light, Mr. Bean gave a thumbs up to a man nearby, but the man responded with a middle finger. Mr. Bean thought it was the local way of greeting, so along the way he politely greeted everyone with a middle finger. David watched nervously, afraid they would be beaten up. Luckily, they made it home safely.